Greetings, social media. Well, greetings, mostly YouTube and Twitter, as I no longer have a Facebook or Instagram because I deactivated it probably about almost 3 months ago. Um, this is my first business video I've made in quite some time because I've been mostly taking a sabbatical from my business due to the fact that my husband, Henry, he passed away on November 30th, 2021. And I'm still grieving my husband. I probably will grieve him most likely for, the rest of my life. I don't know, because we were very close. But this isn't about the grief necessarily, but it is about preparation for the loss of a loved one, including your spouse or even you, if you're a single parent or if someone depends on you in your life. And before my husband passed away, he was the sole provider for the both of us. That simply means he was taking care of the both of us because I am physically disabled. And my husband and I, we got together on July 4th weekend, 2001. When we got together, at the time I was still working, but I lived on the East Coast and he lived here on the West Coast, and my intentions, or rather our intentions, were that I was going to work for one more year full time, and that after that I will work part-time in the field that I was in, and that most likely I was going to continue my education. But things didn't work out the way that we planned, even though I came out here on a job transfer. So, and another thing, the reason is I think it's almost 3 o'clock, and yes, I'm still having trouble sleeping, but right now I'm having trouble laying down and everything because I'm having a major flare up. But instead of just laying there and being miserable and basically suffering, I am trying to utilize my time a little bit differently this morning. Even though the pain is excruciating. Like I said, I am disabled, physically disabled, and I have quite a bit of problems going on inside with other things that I choose not to discuss, for personal reasons. But going on back to what I was saying about the businesses that I was sharing aggressively because of situations like that I'm currently in right now financially, because I never wanted to see anyone in a situation like I'm in, because we must prepare for the future now, because the future is now. Like, your future could be literally in an hour, because your life could change in the blinking of an eye. And what would you do? And and I don't mean to scare anyone, but I didn't think that my husband, I mean, it's always a possibility, but my husband was supposed to come home on November 30th. Actually, he was supposed to come home before then, but he didn't. He died. And I have to remind myself of that every single morning. And it does feel like, the movie Groundhog's Day, if you've ever seen that with Bill Murray. That's what it feels like every single morning, or between the hours of 11 and 7, because I normally can't sleep. But because my husband didn't get basically turned on to saving in gold and silver until basically too late in life. It wasn't that it was too late in life, because it's never too late to start. It's never too late to start. it's just we ran out of time in regards to my husband because we were both saving in gold and silver. Um, but the point is, um, sometimes saving in paper is just not enough. And we weren't prepared enough for anyone's either of our final destinations, and um, and even if you have a life insurance policy, which my husband did not, um, it won't be enough. You know, even if they had $1 million, it won't be enough. I mean, this is not inflation. This is hyperinflation. And just the other day, I went to go put a little bit of gas in my car because I had to go out to get some more, um, imaging done on my back, and I went to go get an open MRI. So I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get the gas right now, so when I take off the next day, I don't have to worry about stopping and waiting for a pump, because it's really busy, with morning traffic, and I didn't even get $5 worth, and it was already at $30. I was like, I'm confused, like, because I don't go out that much, but that's what it is. It was like a little over $6 in gas. And I was like, I mean, granted, I live in California, but it was just the fact that this is hyperinflation, and everybody is triple dipping in this economy when it comes to people like the gas, electricity. Like right now, I have a utility bill, the electric bill. This is electricity, not gas. It's $304 for a 1,200 square foot home. $300, and I'm confused because usually in the summertime, on the high end, the summer bill for 1 month is the high end, $110. And again, this is electricity, not gas. And like I said, I'm confused, and I'm confused no more because they have basically raised their rates because they can. And I'm like, well, what's next? Are they going to raise the rates on the water? Because the water, I live in a desert, and the most the water has ever been was about, well, we did have a high water bill one time, and that's because one of the toilets was just running consistently, and we really didn't know because we had, two bathrooms, and we don't use that spare bathroom that often. So we didn't know until we just heard it one day. So it was kind of high. But in general, it's under $20 a month. So, but back to the electricity, $304. So again, hyper inflation. And if you had $1 million, your paper dollars are going to be gone. It's going to burn up. It's going to burn up so quickly. And that's the money that either you left for your children, that you probably have multiple children, and they split it 4 ways. That money is gone. And then they don't have anything to fall back on. But if you teach them to save in gold and silver and how to utilize it and use it as leverage, and they will be fine. See, like I said, my husband, we started maybe about 4 years ago. So yes, I could turn this in. Excuse me, I could turn this in and trade it for cash today, and I could pay some bills, things like that. But then I wouldn't have the gold and silver. It will be more beneficial to me to just leave it to my niece or my nephew, and to teach them how to save in gold and silver. But not just teach them, tell them the importance of saving in gold and silver so they can understand, and that is basically the plan, because just because you don't have necessarily a large amount of gold and silver, that doesn't mean that, you're down for the count. That just means that either you need to start to save a little bit more, or just find someone that you want to will it to. You don't have to say, oh, well, I don't have enough. You're not down for the count. And another reason why I was making this video is because, like I said, I am disabled. And this everything that I have is, unless I'm healed, like spiritually healed, I'm not going to get any better. I'm just not going to get any better. And I think about, the people, and I know some people are going to see this video and they're going to say, well, Tiffany, it's their money and they can choose to spend it however they want to spend it. Yeah, that is very, true at the same time, but, and that is very true, and no one's saying that they can't, spend it however they want to spend it, but at the same time, like I said, my husband didn't have a life insurance policy. And but what happens when you're in a situation where you can't take care of yourself and you don't have anything to fall back on? And I'm thinking about the people that, like, for instance, if you just want to save an ounce of silver a month, and you're saving that for around $25 a month, right? Around $25 a month, and it's sent directly to your home. It doesn't go through me. It's sent directly to your home through the company, and you have that opportunity to do so. But you're like, nah, I don't want to do that. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing, which is holding on to the paper, which isn't making you any money. The silver will be stored in this. I'm sorry, your paper will be stored in this. And whenever you actually do need, if it's for an actual emergency, it'll be, readily available. That's the first thing. The second thing is that $25, by the time you actually do need it, as you're stacking it up, that 25 could be now worth $30 or $40. And you're actually making money, but you're not making money when it's in the form of paper. But those people who quickly say no are the same people who will purchase digital credits each month between $25, $50, $100. I've seen people that say that they spend literally $500 a month on digital gaming credits. I don't want to name any of the companies because I'm not throwing shade to them, because they created a product that people enjoy. But at the same time, they don't have this. They just say, well, this is my only entertainment. And again, it's their prerogative how they spend, their money. But at the same time, it's like, I would have much rather not have had to set up a GoFundMe, because I don't like asking anyone, for help. I would have much rather not mention it at all. I would have much rather just announce that my husband, because I guess that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know. My husband only died one time, so I don't know the rules. I would have just much rather just said, that my husband died today, and I'm going to be, taking a sabbatical. And that's it. And, knowing that I'm good, because my husband left me or we left myself in a good position, or vice versa, if it would have been me. But instead, I had to set up a GoFundMe. So it's like, and that's not a what do you call it? Something that's secure, because not everybody's going to donate. And it doesn't matter who it is. The people that you think will help you will not help you. regardless if it's someone you think is a friend or someone you that's your family, but then you have people that will surprise you and they will donate, but it's not going to be enough because you have a $304 electricity bill because you just happen to have a tsunami of problems during hyperinflation. So even though you show gratitude, whatever someone donates to you is literally taken right back. It's taken right back because of um, bills, things like that. So this is one of the coins that my husband got for me. Um, Although it is a replica Bitcoin, it is made from 99.9 real silver. It is a real silver coin. And my husband was basically, rewarding me for like things that I was doing within the business. This isn't the only coin that he got me. Like whenever someone would sign up, because I would be so ecstatic. So ecstatic whenever, I felt like I helped someone. This isn't like a company where you you sell them like a vacuum cleaner, and I'm not throwing shade to anyone who sells vacuum cleaners. I'm just using that as a for instance. You sell them a hair product or something that's they're gonna have to basically keep putting. You know what I mean? It's like I'm helping them build stability not only for their future but for their children's future. And what I also absolutely love about this, that they actually, and it's not just, this is children, all over the world, even children in within the United States, within Canada, just they help feed children. And that's a full circle. I get to save the person that I share the opportunity with. They get to save, and regardless if the person says yes, I'll start saving too, because it helps you. Because I know, you're in a tough bind. This little kid gets to eat, and other kids get to eat. That's wonderful. So, and my husband was seeing that, that made me happy, and he would just, surprise me, because I'm not really a jewelry type person, and he would just find these, online, and this is from the Doge coin, the crypto coin, but it's real silver, and I would just be ecstatic about it, like, it was just the fact that he was doing those things, for me, you know, just being supportive. And, these are just some of the coins, that he was, you know, celebrating. And these are some of the coins that, well, most of these larger ones I actually got for free. I only had to basically, pay for maybe 3 to 4. I would just say 3, maybe 4 of the coins that I have. And I ended up giving those coins away to a family member. Like I gave one to my mom because, I thought she would like seeing the panda. And I gave one to my sister because it was her birthday. And ended up giving to another person. And it's not that I just give away silver just because. It was just, I just felt it. And but the rest I'm getting for free, and I get it for free just because it comes out of my commission. I can spend my commission however I like to spend it, and I rather have the silver than the paper. Like the paper is just not enough. The silver will always be worth more to me than you know than the paper. I mean, the paper pays the bills, but the silver in general will be worth more, especially during this time. So, and now they also have, you can choose, you can also get gold instead of the silver. So, but I don't want to, go on any further. Just you can go to www.savesilverbythegram.com. I had updated my website some time ago. It's .com, not .club anymore. It's .com. I just haven't, I do have one in here, I'm sure, but it's .com, or you can go to the www.mrsstiffanymartinez.com. There's that one, and like these are gold. I just absolutely love it. And my sabbatical is not over. It's just I needed a little distraction while I'm going through this flare up. And I think I spent it wisely versus laying here in pain. And if you're interested in either saving in gold and silver, or if you want to make money from the comfort of your home, either comment on the video or just go to the website, check out the quick 5-minute video, and sign up. Register as a customer. I believe if you register as a wealth ambassador, they will send you an ounce of silver for free, which is pretty cool because I initially registered as a just a customer, and like less than 24 hours, I changed my mind and wanted to be a wealth ambassador, meaning I wanted to help others. Like this is really nice. Plus, they're located in Florida, USA, not anything overseas. Even though I believe it's available in like 21 plus countries, but they're located here right in the USA, and they send it out. Your first piece of silver, you get it really quick. That's why they call it quick silver. So I absolutely love it. And so just so you know, you're on the right website. And the Project S is the project where they help feed the children. I mean, that is a terrific full circle. So go check it out. This has been Tiffany Martinez, and you can follow me on Twitter if you like at Lawful Money 76. Ashe.